Hello once again and welcome back to Ancient Dragon or Minecraft. Today is not actually a tutorial. It is today is where I reveal my special project I talked about in my last video. Join me in waving goodbye to the Nordic village of Dranovik as we sail to the city of Akrafjall. I know they're kind of weird names, but bear with me. Okay, so here we are and arriving at the medieval city of Akrafjall. Immediately you see a, well, not so accurate Nordic longship. If I could just get over to the docks. There we go. Well, that's helpful. Here we have the docks and the Nordic longship I just said, with the trade house. Now, as I said in the last video, I've been working on this for months, trying to perfect it. It's still not as good as it could be, but I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. So here we come to the entrance. I decided to use mossy stone instead of actual mossy stone brick or cobblestone. Here we have the mighty entrance. Not so mighty entrance. Here we have the Stumbling Bard Inn. It was so named after one of the drunken bards. If you don't know what that is, it's one of the medieval singers or music players. Who is the owner is Lesevia of the River, who is a wood elf. We'll just come inside. Now I'm going to say right now I am not very good at interior decorating, so please just bear with me. If you see something that needs changing, please let me know in the comments. We're going to come down into the kitchen. So, just a sort of basic kitchen with an amount of stoves and places to wash dishes, as you'll need from as many guests. Here we just have the sort of like main eating area with a painting. Up here we have where the rooms are. So, very small basic rooms with pretty good view of some of the city. This isn't the best view. I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible without taking up too much of your time, but I just want to show you around as much as possible as well. See, here we have another room. So maybe this is for not much larger person, or maybe two people, or whatever. Someone who just needs a lot of space to sleep. I'm not sure. Just saying whatever comes to mind. Not that funny. So, we can come out here, and we just have sort of a walk area. Maybe they like, this is here, so maybe people like to come out here and talk to the guards that are patrolling on the walls, or just like to, come in here, get some fresh air. We come upstairs, we have some more rooms, and like I said before, I am very terrible interior decorating. I apologise for the very shit job I did. This is probably the best room in the actual inn. Or this room could argue. I think it's a nice view. No, it doesn't. I'm lying. So, it's pretty much the inn. So I'm just going to come back out. So this is just a pretty basic show around. Now, I actually drew a lot of inspiration from a game. Now, I won't reveal the name yet, but if you can guess what it is before I do, congrats to you, to that person. Now here we have the Enchanted Weapons and Goods, owned by Gavorsa. Sorry, I kind of just used a name generator for this. I took the lazy way out. I know, I don't deserve appeal. And as soon as you come in, you're greeted with two glaring skulls. Now, I thought this would be particularly good to stop, thieves. The first thing you come in and see two skulls glaring at you, you immediately think, well, this is not someone you want to be stealing from. It's kind of unnerving as well. So, basic storage area in here. I'm sorry if I'm talking a little fast as well. Just, like I said, trying to get through this quickly, and at the same time show as much as possible. Up here, I used iron doors. Obviously, if you wouldn't want this to be here. You don't want people getting into your main living area. You just don't want it. Now these are just skulls that are for decoration. You'd be surprised the amount of people who actually like to do that. Wrong sound. So, excuse me. Another bedroom. Pasta. Sorry, I had pasta for lunch. Another bedroom. It's got an okay view. I'm sorry if I'm going a little fast as well. Like I said before. It's got a nice view of the chapel and the fountain. Yeah. There's... I'm gonna come sit here next to a window. Not sure. Basically a work area. Come up here. Now it's very cramped in here. So another work area, and well, this is also sort of a bedroom. Now up here we have the sort of kitchen, sort of. Probably wouldn't put a kitchen upstairs, but well, I ran out of ideas, so shut up. I had no idea what to do there. So we have a nice window. It gets a nice view. I think this is probably one of the best views in the actual city. Well, in my opinion, at least. We have one more bedroom in here. And a nice little breathing area. I just need to come out, get some fresh air. Maybe this is most likely the person who talks to the guards who comes up here. Or maybe this is also public accessible up here. Maybe they just like to talk to their friends or just hang out. Now, come down here. So here we have the main path. Another house. Now over here we have the Bloodlust Guild, which is the fighter guild. And one of the strongest fighters is the Orcs, well, depending on which fantasy universe you're looking at. This one's a female Orc. I aptly named him. I've used the Solitude banner, which I'm going to change to an actual my own design. I just did this for now, so I know where it's going to be. I particularly like the red on it, because as Fighters Guild needs to be. I'm thinking sword and shields. Over here we have the kitchen. Now, I don't want to stress enough, I really suck at interior decorating, so that's why this is all cramped. Over here we have a bedroom. Up here is one of the main areas, which is, well, not main areas, this is where most of the rooms are. So here. Another reason why the rooms are so cramped in here, like this one, is, well, besides this being just the Fighters Guild, it's also a school for fighters, obviously, to learn where to fight. And the rooms are so cramped, so imagine you're out travelling and you have nowhere to stay. You're just going to make do, so most likely you have to sleep in a cave or something. So this teaches sort of take what you get or piss off. Don't get anything at all. Up here we have the main fighting area. Fighting is only permitted on this red area. I know it's not very practical, but bear with me. Over here we have the we have another fighting area, but it's very narrow, so it'll teach you to fight in narrow corridors or anything like that. And if your weapon hits, well, anything, you need more improvement on your fighting. And here we have sort of a living area, sort of thing. It's more rooms. Another breathing area. I use this a lot. I really love the view. Sorry, sidetracked. Whoa, glitch. And yet another breathing area. Hooray! We can breathe. And I also I use the half slabs and potted plants. I did this because it brings life to the building and doesn't make it look so dull and plain, and just makes the whole place look a lot more lively and a little more medievalic, in my opinion. I could be very wrong about that, but it's just how I see it. Now here we have a Nord's house, Aelid the Fearless. She's a female warrior. Now if anyone has a problem with that, screw off. Actually, some of the strongest Nords were female. Bit of history for you. Now I mean actual history as well. Yes, I love history. I am a bit of a rationalist. And in case you haven't figured it out, I am a nerd. But not about me, this is about shining around. So here we have the kitchen. Another living area. I basically don't have much to say, so I try to fill it with whatever comes to mind. Now, the reason why I chose medieval instead of Nord this time around is because I just want to take a step away and try my hand at something else, my creative skill at a different kind of era. my opinion, it didn't actually turn out too bad. But I'll leave it up once again. I'll leave that up for you, up to you guys to decide. So we'll come over here first to my house. This is. I'm not sure what race this person is. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, no narrow area house. Bad interior design. That's all I can come up with. Here we have a kitchen with a fireplace. Yes, we have a fireplace in the house. It's officially medieval. And I love the new design for the cobblestone. So, wow. You know, that's rude. The sound is very rude, interrupting me. This is the updated texture pack. So, I love the new design for this. I did not design this texture pack in case people are thinking I'm saying that. I really love the design for that. I did do some edits of it. Well, not my own edits, but not for the actual official texture pack, just for my own personal use. Before anyone confuses that. And we have another, maybe gathering area, I'm not sure. We have the bedroom. Another bedroom. Now the reason why these are up so high is because, well, I'll show you in a sec. The windows, that is. Has a walkway. Yes, I built another walkway. Now the reason why these windows are up so high, because if they weren't, you'd be able to easily see into the bedroom, and people just imagine being in your room and someone you don't even know just glaring into you at from your window. Imagine how uneasy that would make you feel. Just imagine their staring eyes, just staring mysteriously at you. Enough about that. We have a now we have a couple's house. They're married, so Two Swords is their name, their last name, and aptly named male and female, so you know, and they're Nords. So we have another generic kitchen area, just different design, but same kitchen. So same design of the house. You know, this one I don't particularly like this interior design myself, so just bear with me. This is more about the actual look of the city. I just wanted to do a show around of the actual design on the inside, like the actual interior, but not the like bookshelves and all that interior. If you get what I mean. If you're smart, you'll understand what I mean. Over here, the reason I did the same thing again, so in case people can get up there and see and look in. So a bedroom. Now this is a bigger one. I actually like. This is one of the few interior designs I've done that I actually like. It actually doesn't look too bad. That could just be me being a bit narcissistic and, well, just liking myself too much. Liking my own designs too much. So here, we'll come up here. Now, this, actually I should show you the stairs coming up. So, there's the main gate. You come up here, up those stairs, wrap it around here, come up here to Milash's house. Once again, haven't come up with a race name. Ooh. Just change the lighting, why don't you? Yeah, it's a small house, just not very appealing. Just house. And I actually like this sort of bridge design, but what I don't like is where Mojang or whatever your name is needs to fix this, where the actual wall can be joined onto the fence. I could be very wrong, and other people might have a different opinion on that, but I personally think they should do this because I need it. I'm sure other people have come up with designs that require it as well. I could be wrong. Just, well, another house. Manivus's house. I haven't got any rugs or anything here, so they're dark elves, so most likely the kitchen doesn't need. They can easily put out the fire if it catches on fire or fix it up. That's a bit of stereotyping of dark elves, all good at magic. I apologise if you're a dark elf and you take offence to that. Please forgive me. We have a ordinary street lamp. Also, I should go ahead and say this tower design I saw a couple of probably a couple of months or years back. I can't remember who designed it, but if I do, I will give them a shout out in the next video. And this wall is also based off their design as well, not their design. I changed the wall. I want to go ahead and say that before people start accusing me of stealing it. I changed it. If I do remember who you are, I will give you a shout out, like I just said. I keep repeating myself as a filler. Here we have, once again, another house where it's kind of getting repetitive. A lot of houses in a city. Who would have thought? And as soon as you come in, you're greeted by these two skulls. Just, you know, you just don't fuck with people like this. Whoop, let that slip. My bad. Sorry to anyone who doesn't appreciate that. And anyone who does, okay. So here we have a gathering area. So maybe this person is a fighter, or maybe a very shadowy figure that just has a gathering. Maybe the skulls have something to do with that. Here I actually decided to use paintings. I know, it's a surprise! Surprise! I'm just don't know what to say right now. I apologise for anyone who thinks I'm crazy. I probably am. Here we have a bedroom, and this person also has a brilliant view of the graveyard. So this person is probably, well, I'm not sure. I haven't decided what this actually is all going to be for yet. Or maybe I have. Maybe I have. So here's the graveyard. Yeah, cheery place to actually hang out. Says me sarcastically. I'll actually show you this at night time as well, where it actually looks a lot more. Well, just back away from that quickly. That's all I can say. Here we have a chapel to one of the gods. Well, medieval time. I also say gods because it's also based on. Well, if people do take offense to that, I'm sorry, but you gotta think fantasy. There's not just. I'm sorry if people take offense to that though. So basically here, I don't particularly like this roof design that I did. I couldn't think of anything else. So here, we just have rows of people come in, listening to the preachings. You just stand there and listen to the word of so and so. I haven't come up with names yet, so something. Down here we have the living area for the preachers or the priests or priestesses or whatever they are. I haven't had an interior design here yet. I couldn't think of anything. Yeah, first time I couldn't come up with an idea. I know, it's sad. Sorry, I'm just kind of raving on. I don't know, this is probably going for 10-15 minutes yet. I am sorry if it's going. This is going to be really long. I am sorry. Now here you have houses with gardens. Now each of these gardens actually helps feed the entire village. Obviously not just these gardens. So here we have a fountain. Once again, I can't actually show you anything about this because that's probably too much. It's not mine. I apologise if I get in trouble for using that. I am sorry. As I was saying, the gardens feed the whole village. Everyone pitches in. Everyone always would in the medieval times. Now I'll show you this particular house in a sec. Soon. Up here, so I've already showed you this house. So up here we have yet another couple's house. Another race I have not decided what they're going to be. Now, they're probably some sort of swamp dweller, going by the puke green rug. Or maybe they're just like green, that's puke. So, basic house. Maybe they have probably. No, it's not a gathering. It's because they have a big family. Obviously, the amount of beds and bedrooms. Couldn't think of anything. Bear with me. I'm sorry if people are getting bored, but if you're sticking with me, if you stuck with me up until this part, thank you. I really appreciate the support. Here we have the Arcadian alchemical goods. So, another dark elf. Here we have a nice little shop design. I actually like this compared to my other designs. Please let me know in the comments what you think. As usual. Here we have their kitchen. Now up here, no, up the stairs. Over here, this is going to be a rug, but for now, I just put pressure plates here. Obviously, you don't want people going up into your living area. So here we have this brown carpet. And I know this is probably not the best design, but like I said, just bear with me. No, just basic bedroom. Now in here we have a storage room, storage cupboard. So basically not much to say about that. Now over here, I particularly like, this is probably my favourite walkway, one of them anyway. It has a nice view of the lake slash river thingy, whatever it is. It just has a really nice view. I wish there were more places like this on Earth, because, well, I'm a nerd and I love places like this. And I'm sure a lot of people could agree with me that